I'm Liana, the founder of Music Academy International, and today I'm going to continue with the Sonatina form. I started in the other tutorial, link below. So this I'm going to do right now, part 2. So as I said before, part 2 usually it's emotional. It's slow, it's a slow movement, okay? Even though being emotional in classical music, usually, you gotta keep the beat steady. This is a big difference in between playing slow classical music and playing slow a romantic period, when you can go faster or slower or whatever you feel. So you gotta keep the beat very steady. And I'm gonna play this one for you so you can see how it goes, okay? So this is the part 2 of Sonatina in C major by Clementi. Is it not beautiful? Simple and beautiful. So the most important thing in the second part is the interpretation, right? So the left hand needs to be really, really soft and the right hand needs to shine. So do not play it this way. Right? So that's you could play it, but it's not that pleasant. So try to find beyond the notes what is the musicality of it and how it flows. It's like somebody will tell you a beautiful story. So once upon a time, it was a princess and a prince, right? And they loved each other. Right? And they were walking in a park and they were beautiful there. It's like a beautiful story. You see how it goes, right? So you go louder and so you press the fingers very gentle, right? Practice this one. So I'm not playing this, right? So I'm starting piano and I'm preparing each finger. And then you have here a beautiful crescendo. Piano and crescendo. And then start piano, go a little bit louder and softer. And back. overdo it with the pedal. So as in the first movement, you don't have actually a pedal at all, or maybe just on the last measure or something like that, but definitely, you know, don't play it. They're more faster, quick notes. On this one, you can use here and there the pedal, but maybe half of the pedal, or just to sprinkle a little tiny bit of touch, an extra touch. Don't do too much pedal. And then here start in piano and do a crescendo. Crescendo and strong. Piano. You see the line goes higher and then you go lower. That would be our first phrase. Right? So our first section. And then in the second section we're having a little tiny bit again. We're going into minor. We're having a little bit of and crescendo. Piano, go louder and go softer. Piano. Left hand. Right? And then we're going into the second phrase, right? When the right hand starts exactly the same, but then again it's going into the E flat, that it's like, oh, but then it's coming back. And then piano. Yes, and then how beautiful story is that. We love it. And our story is done. So again, keep the beat steady. Okay, how would you practice to be the right hand louder and the left hand softer? So definitely first you do practice separate and make all the beautiful dynamics and the flow, as I showed you before, a lot of crescendo, a lot of decrescendo. So start piano, going crescendo when the melody goes up and then comes back, like flows, you know, comes and goes, and comes and goes, you know, but very nice waves of music, right? The left hand, you definitely need to practice first separate. Very soft, very soft. And pay attention especially to the thumb, to not do this. Right? So make nicely left hand, right? Very light touch, the left hand and the wrist, light, and then even when you do a different inversion. So here we having F major, and then is the F major inverted, right? So practice these broken chords. They're not hard, but make them smoothly, right? And so on and so forth, right? Then, when you put it together, I'm going to tell you a trick. I think I did a tool, very efficient trick and tool. Initially, it feels hard, but you can do it if you have a little patience. So, how would you do the left hand softer? Because usually when we want to play both hands, the right hand being louder, the left hand wants to be as loud as the right hand, and it won't sound as good. So my always advice is you to play the right hand strongly, a mezzo forte to a forte, and left hand just fake that you're doing like that. You see, I'm not playing left hand, I'm just faking it. So I'm touching every note, but I'm not playing. Like I would play the left hand, but I'm not playing it. Okay, the same way, so do it like that, sorry. The same way you can do it in this passage on the first movement on my last tutorial, I told you. You know, so, you know, the left hand just try and do not play, just fake. I did not get into details on that one. First, as I told you, it's going to be a little uncomfortable, right? But if you do it over and over, I don't think you need more than 10 times to do it. Do it very slow though. Then you will see it will be much easier to put it both hands together, and the right hand will sound beautiful and the left hand will be softer enough. Right? Another advice for you would be to record yourself and see how it sounds. It's usually different. You think when you're playing, you think that you play differently. It happens to me. It happens to all musicians. That's why we always record ourselves, to see if we really play what we think we play. This is weird, but it's true, right? So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'm looking to the next one, to the part number 3 of the same Sonatina Explained. Okay? Thank you so much, and see you in the next one. I hope you enjoy our tutorials and my performances. Music Academy International, it's a non-profit foundation. Its goal is to provide financial support for talented pianists to study with international teachers. Please consider to become part of our Patreon family, link below. By subscribing, $5-10 a month will really go a long way. All our family friends and students, they do have access to our private channel called Master Piano Live with Liana, and where I am holding a live seminar once a month. Thank you so much, and God bless you.